Yo, what is going on everyone? Thanks so much for tuning in, as always, much appreciated. My name is Asline. In this video, we are continuing with the bike parking lot, or at least the bicycle parking lot, as what we call it. And in this one, we're going to be finishing it as well, because in the previous episode, we started on the foundations of this area. So it's like more the fences on the outside, and also the like little roof sections for the bicycles to stay nice and dry, so they're not like all wet in your like trousers or beds, like all soaked whenever you get back on those bikes, whenever you're leaving the zoo. Those have been made in the previous one. I will link that episode in the description below. If you haven't seen it yet, feel free to check that one out as well. And in this one, like I said, we're going to be finishing it and more focusing on like the foliage and just like the rocks and the normal things that we've done so far in previous episodes as well. So like that department, it will not like change too much. But whenever we are done and getting close to the ending of this episode, you'll see like that very sort of like change as what we would sort of get overall whenever we get like the finishing touches for this area. So it's quite cool to see how the area sort of like comes back to life whenever we place all the foliage items in. So that's quite cool. Also explained in previous episodes is that the timeline of these projects were not like really like fine-tuned and like nice and kind of the way as what it should have been, or what it could have been rather, than like the way that it's sort of focusing and shown right now, because bits and pieces here and there where there would be foliage already in this video, they're still like empty, and like previous episodes those were like already finished, so it's a bit like all over the place. But whenever this section is finished, there's only one little bit left, which is the outside area of the cafe, which we also created like a couple episodes ago. We'll also leave that link in the description down below. If you haven't seen that one either, you'll be able to check that one out too. But over there we got the cafe itself going, and like in this one we kind of sort of went over and finished the outside area too, because there's still one open spot left, and it would be like a perfect place for that cafe to have like an outside area too. So in the stream that we did, where we created all this, because all the footage and YouTube videos that you see over here have been created live over on Twitch. Also, leave a link in the description down below for that as well. Description is the place to be, because all the information is in that department too. But we created all this in live streams over on Twitch, and in that live stream, whenever we finished this section, we went over the outside area of the cafe like right away. I'm not really able to show the footage of that bit in a separate video, because it's not like a whole lot of footage all over. I may actually be able to get that section going in a video too, and then have some sort of like overview. Maybe that's like a nice combination of things to at least like still be able to show the gameplay and have that sort of overview going as well, because I do want to create that sort of overview and cinematic video, like for sure. And that could be like a nice little way to showcase the outside bit of the cafe as well. So we'll see about that, how that's gonna go. Also, with the completion of this area kind of starts a new project as well, because we have been building in this area for quite some time, because there's like a whole lot of stuff going. So like the cinematic video will be quite nice, and then whenever that's all sorted, we'll be able to start with our new build, which is going to be a new entrance. Also focused and discussed in previous episodes as well, we will be creating a new entrance. If you haven't seen or heard about it yet, builds already started on that department, so there's like already like some fine-tuning and testing going, and I think we have a feel and look at what we want to go for. Material wise, it's very similar to what we've done here, but I think because it's like on the other side of the zoo, it will not be like super noticeable that it's sort of an extension and just like a continuation of like creating a feel for a specific area, because it is on that side. So it will be in between the Japanese village and the aquatic area. It's like completely open still, so like way more space. And in terms of like timing and also steps to take to get to like a moment in time where we can eventually hopefully finish that area. And we're going to be starting on the entrance first in a separate zoo. That'll be the building creation zoo, what we like to call it. If we create like bigger areas and bigger buildings, for example, we usually create those in like an empty map because the frame rate and the overall experience is like way smoother. And whenever that's all sorted and finished, we take that building, create like a blueprint, and then place it in this zoo. Because the overall performance of this zoo, because there's already like so much in it, and like so many items and guests and animals, the FPS is kind of low. It gets to like 30 FPS whenever it's like on pause, and whenever we unpause the game, it goes to like 12 or something. It's not super high, but that's like usually how we do. And at that moment, like the building creation zoo is currently like underway. We already have like one building placed, and we also started on like the main entrance building. Of course, we'll be like showing all the footage in, yeah, like the next, or maybe the video after the next one. And then we will like focus on it, and also have like that speed build is always on like how the building was created, what type of, yeah, like screenshots were used. I think I will be able to like show a couple right now in this video to give you like a taste of like what's like on the menu, what we're going to be creating. It's a couple like screenshots from Pinterest. It's always like Pinterest is a very nice way to get like inspired, or at least that's the place where I personally get very inspired by, or at, or in, the way you want to say it, of course. But like very nice screenshots were found on Pinterest, and yeah, we're using those for buildings that we create. Also, like the bicycle entrance is one of the buildings that we used, or at least found an inspirational photo from on Pinterest, and then use that photo to create that building. So it's quite nice what you can do with this. And it will be like very important, and we will be jumping into Pinterest like loads of times for sure, because we're already able to create like a couple nice things. And yeah, I will be able to like show a couple of screenshots in this video, and that will give you like a taste of what's to come in the next episodes, and yeah, like from the point of moving forward. So yeah, it's gonna be very cool. For now though, I will leave you all with the remaining of the speed build. Hopefully you will enjoy as always. Thank you all so much for tuning in all these videos as always. Much appreciated. We actually hit 1,000 subscribers as well, which I'm like super happy about. And also thank you all so much once again, because you all make that possible. Sticking around, checking out the videos, and yeah, tuning in the channel. It's very kind. Thank you so much for spending your time here, and also with the feedback in the comments. That's very nice. Thank you so much. But for now though, we'll leave you all once again with the remaining of the speed builds. Hopefully you will enjoy as always. Once again, links in the description down below for previous videos, but also the Twitch streams, if you haven't checked those out yet. And yeah, hopefully I will see you all in a future video over here on YouTube, and otherwise a future live stream over on Twitch. But for now though, once again, thank you so much. I will see you all later. Stay safe. Have a good one. Bye bye.